Minecraft vending machines are cool. I really like building them, and they're just a really fun little thing to have on a Minecraft server where your friends can buy stuff. So I'm going to be showing you how to build one in this video. So as we can see here, we have a nice little platform here, and it just says put 1 diamond in the dropper and hit the button for a spyglass. We also have a very nice out of stock system, so this lamp will be lit if there's no stock left in the system, so that people won't lose diamonds for nothing. I'll be showing you how to build all this in a second, but let's do a quick test. So if you press the button, nothing happens. If you put an item that is not a diamond inside, like redstone dust or whatever, hit the button, still nothing happens, and your redstone dust is just still inside. But if we put the correct item inside, like a diamond, and hit the button, then we can see out pops a spyglass right out of the floor. Can pick that up. Oh, nice. Anyway, so we still have stock, so let's go ahead and put in another diamond and buy another one, see if there's any left. There should be. And there we go. We get 1 spyglass, and the out of stock lamp came on, which means that there is none left. If we put a diamond inside now and press the button, then nothing happened, but your customer has been warned because the out of stock lamp is on. So let's see how to build this cool thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started building this thing. So the first thing you do is just place a chest down. That's going to be the collection chest where all the stuff goes inside of. Then you can place a hopper onto the side of that. And the next part's a little tricky because you have to place a hopper, or a dropper, sorry, facing straight down into this hopper. So what you can do is you can just place random blocks like that, 2 blocks up, knock out that one, go straight down 1 block, and then place a dropper right there like that. Oops. So that, and then break that block so it'll be facing directly down into it. Just make sure that that's how it is. And that is the dropper that people will be putting items into, putting their diamonds in and pressing the button. So the next thing you're doing, this is going to be an item filter. That's what this hopper is right here. This is an item filter. So place a comparator running out of the back, a repeater there, redstone dust coming around like that, and redstone dust right there. You can break the block underneath the hopper and place a redstone torch right on the side. That will lock the hopper and basically make it so that this comparator is reading the output from here and then locking it if there's a certain amount of items inside. So we can go ahead and set that up by taking just some items. You can take about half a stack of like oak planks, put 1 in each slot, and then put the rest in the last slot. That should trickle down. Pretty well put a diamond in the first slot. Or, whoops, if that weird thing happens like that, you can just take out the first slot, right click 1 off, and then take your diamond and stick it right in the first slot like that. So there should be 18 in here. It's a good idea to rename these. I didn't do it here, but you can rename these so that people can't accidentally put in the same item. But you can put your payment item in the first slot, 18 items of a random thing here, and then also fill up those with items just to make it so this is basically just an item filter that will accept only a certain thing. So then pretty much after that, what you're going to do is place a dropper facing directly up, coming out of this redstone thing, and this is where you'll place all your items that you're going to give people. So say I want to give them hoppers, you can just put hoppers inside there. We'll pretend that's the thing we're giving people this time. But then pretty much all you have to do is now we're going to go ahead and build up just a little bit of a thing around this, just a little area. Now one thing you have to make sure of is if you place something like this, the item from this dropper will not pop out of the floor, it'll pop out of the side. So be sure to like build it out just a little bit more so that the only place that the item can go is straight up through the floor. So I'm just going to kind of build this area out just a little bit to make it look a little nicer, and then you can put like a wall in the back to put a sign on or something, and the redstone lamp. But pretty much now we're just going to take our redstone lamp, we're just going to pop that into the wall. That's going to be the one that tells us, of course, that it's out of stock. So what we're going to do is we're going to run around here and take a comparator output from that so we can basically tell if there's anything left inside of it. Like that, and then directly after that take a redstone repeater, put that on there just to boost the signal, and then we just ring it all the way around back here. You may have to put a repeater in here if the signal gets too weak, but basically we can just put redstone dust. Be careful not to let it connect like I just did. Don't want it connecting with any of that other, that could just break it completely. Put that like that, and then we're going to put a redstone torch to invert the signal, just like that. Otherwise it will constantly be on until it's off, which if you like that could totally be it. And look, we accidentally activated the system and it put out a hopper. But anyway, so that's that system all completed, and I mean, I think we're pretty much done. So just get a button, stick that right on the front there, and I mean, I think we're all finished. So don't put any item, if you use an item as an item filter, filler thing, then don't put that in there. That's why it's a good idea to rename things, because see, if you put any of these items in there, it will kind of just break the whole system. So be sure not to put, so if you tried it with oak planks like me, don't put an oak plank in there to test it. Don't use those. You can use something else, like if I want to see if it makes sure it rejects the right items, if you put a redstone lamp or something, hit it, then yeah, nothing happens. But if we put a diamond in there and hit the button, there we go, we get a hopper. Now, there's a lot of hoppers in there, so let's go ahead and make sure that the system is working to for the out of stock lamp. So pretty much if we buy the last hopper like that, then that should come on right there. I mean, that's just about perfect timing too. It comes on right when it pops through the floor. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to expand this. This would be super easy to make in survival mode. So yeah, this can be just a really cool little vending machine that people can buy stuff from on your server, or that you can build very, very easily with just a few redstone components. But that's all for now, and I will see you next time on Joe Stuff.